Hello and what is up, my friends? It's Thunder Bob here, and tonight I'm checking out a new game. This is Squad 51 vs. the Flying Saucers. This is a shoot-'em-up game that has a really cool 1950s sci-fi movie aesthetic. Think Plan 9 from Outer Space, Day the Earth Stood Still, like the classic cheesy 50s sci-fi action. Strings on the UFOs and things like that. I'm a huge shoot 'em up fan, and I feel like I haven't really seen something this unique in a long time. Like, they're really going for it here. Between live action cinematics, think like Command and Conquer, but 1950s cheesy level, to, during the stages, these alien spaceships actually look like they're filmed on a set with like strings. It's just amazing. We're gonna check out maybe the first 20 or 30 minutes tonight, and I'm very impressed with what I've played so far. This came out in September of last year, and it's 1999. Somehow I missed this, so I wanted to cover it. We're just gonna jump in and check it out. And I am playing this with a Stadia controller, which I'm trying out after the Bluetooth unlocker thing last week. My understanding is the resolution does not go above 1080p. There's also no ultra-wide support, which is kind of unfortunate. It's interesting that the low completely changes the lighting. And looks like 30 or 60 FPS. Alright. Some accessibility settings here, subtitles, assistance. Player 1 keyboard and controller 1, player 2, controller 2. So there is a local multiplayer. I don't think there's any online multiplayer though, but that's okay. Start from any unlocked level. All unlocked enhancements are available. Start on level 1 with 0 points. When the last level is complete, the game restarts with increased difficulty. Ah, so you can keep going and making it harder and harder and harder. Let's go with the normal mode. I feel like that's a good starting point. So it looks like there's a pretty good amount of stages here. I saw some playthroughs on YouTube, and it looked like there's probably about an hour to 2 of actual gameplay here, though I know there are upgrade systems and you're improving your ship and things like that, so I feel like it's probably more actual replayability than that, but beating it's a shoot-'em-up game. These are relatively short normally. The 2 hours is not bad. A lot of those classic shoot-'em-up games are 30-40 minutes long. I'll go ahead and do single player. And you get enhancements. Select this slot to equip an enhancement and improve the attribute of your aircraft. You can do a bomb, increase the firing speed of the machine gun. Player starts with an additional life, resistance to enemy collision, takes less damage from colliding. Enemy fire resistance, and level score multiplier. This does not affect ranking on the leaderboards, however, it can help improve your total score achieved. I think your points that you get, you end up earning additional upgrades. Let's go ahead and we'll do the machine gun speed, I think. I get 3 of these. Cool. So we'll do bombs, and then we'll do the resistance to enemy fire, it seems. Or go for the multiplayer. I don't feel like at this stage, until I'm getting good, I probably shouldn't do the multiplayer. Alright, so here's the control layout. WASD or the control stick to move. A to fire. B for special weapon 2. X for your bomb. Okay.
Earth, the third planet of our solar system. In the short time since we were discovered by our extraterrestrial friends, our society has undergone countless changes for the better. Thanks to them, we have reached new heights of progress and modernization. And from this point on, their involvement with us is guaranteed to shape our lives for generations to come.
This is going to be a Soylent Green situation. It's another good classic sci-fi. I absolutely love the presentation here. This is quite amazing. Oh, there it is. It's the spaceship on strings. Yeah, that's great.
Lieutenant?
Marshal, recon just reported in.
What they say?
They're heading this way. Looks like they might be after more resources and personnel.
Good work, Lieutenant. Connect me with the Major. Major, this is the Camellia. Intel confirms that alien ships are in the vicinity. They should be in your zone now. Stay sharp out there. This could be a lot more trouble than we bargained for.
Roger that, Marshal. We have a visual on the enemy now. Keep the Camellia on course and leave the fighting to us. We'll see you in a bit, Marshal.
There's so many! What are they doing here? Is this an ambush?
Cut the chit-chat. We're going to charge right at them and shoot them up.
In the menu, it looked like Portuguese is the original language and it's dubbed, that's why. But it's pretty good. I mean, it's obviously going for a cheesy kind of 50s.
Getting in position now.
I love the cigarette burns. Like it totally looks like a 1950s, like in the movies. Like, yeah, it's great. And it feels a little bit like what was that Capcom side-scrolling shoot 'em up? It was actually done by Cave, but Capcom published it. God, I can't think of the name for some reason. Like right off the bat, it kind of reminds me, you know, in play style, kind of like that. The name will come to me. Oh, I didn't. What did I hit? Do I only have one life to start with? So okay, so I got 5,600 points. So I can skip the intro cutscene. Okay, let's try that again. The game I was thinking of was Pro Gear, which I think I actually have a full playthrough on this channel if you look at the Legends Ultimate playlist. That was one of the first games I actually streamed on here long ago. But that also had to kind of like it was like military themed, but it was kind of like a fantasy military from what I remember. Very cool boss fights though. I love those cave shooters, Dodonpachi and stuff. Okay, so the bombs have a really big arc to them, so you can't just... Yeah. The ships in the foreground are a little bit distracting. Oh. So you only get one hit by default. I'm gonna change from... Oh, wait, I can do more enhancements now? Do the extra life. Second, to equip it. How did I not notice I unlocked those? Did I get 2 lives? Oh, okay, there it is. When you reach certain score thresholds, it looks like you unlock the additional... You always get a lot of these things. That's kind of a cool way to customize your ship and kind of like how you play. And it also helps, like, if you're terrible, it definitely lets you get through the game more easily. Though I think I read that there's like a story mode where you have like unlimited lives, and like it definitely feels like they want you to be able to play through the story no matter your skill level. That bomb actually doesn't seem quite as useful, like because of the arc on it. You really have to like... I'm gonna try to hit the big thing with it. Oh yeah, that worked really well. It's just harder to utilize because of the crazy arc on it. Okay, that's what kept killing me last time, is the wobbly ships that have like huge arcs on there. I'm not terrible at shoot 'em up games. Like I've beaten Dodonpachi and just about every cave shooter I've played through. I cannot get enough damage in to kill these. Oh. I wonder if you have to like upgrade your ship to really be able to take some of these on. Instead of just like avoiding them. Of course I played in 1941, all the Capcom. My favorite arcade genre was always shoot 'em up and beat 'em ups. Like those were always my thing. Of course fighting too, but I was never great at fighting games. How do I shoot behind me? Like, I don't think there's a way. Maybe you get different ships later. I really love the look of the game. It really pulls off that like 50s movie aesthetic, like with the... I don't know if that's actual video in the background. It looks fabulous though. Oh, look at the water. That looks great. Like it almost looks too real for what they're emulating. Or what they're going for, but I dig it. Ooh. Oh, I bet that... I could have probably saved that guy. So your points contribute to how many enhancement slots, and then also I think the enhancements available. But definitely seems like getting a high score, like using that multiplier, would help you to unlock things faster. The, oh, that's cool. You can see, like, the shadows of them, and then they turn white when they actually, like, enter your vicinity. Oh, I got dinged there. That's a really cool effect. I like that a lot. Oh. I feel like the hitbox on the ship is huge. Like, I'm kind of used to, like, the cave-style shooter, where it's a bullet hell, but your ship is, like, 1 pixel, and it's just, like, bobbing and weaving between those pixels. What is this? There's some, like, clever boss mechanics. It really feels well thought out. They do not give you much time on this, though. Okay, I got another bomb, I think. Is that the boss, I'm assuming? Or is, like, the whole thing gonna come up? I didn't notice it, but your ships down there regenerate over time. That's really cool, too. So, like, the longer you can survive, you might get another life back. Or is that based on points? Is it just a time thing? I can't quite tell. Oh. I wasn't sure what was happening there. This is a really cool boss fight. I'm totally hyped by this game right now. My next thing I gotta see is, will this run on the Steam Deck? I've been spending actually, like, probably equal time on my computer and on my Steam Deck. Just because... Oh! Wait, I had 2 lives left, I thought. Didn't they regenerate? Oh, I get from the checkpoint at least. Okay. New enhancement and slots unlocked. What did I get? Decrease hitbox. I was just talking about... Okay. Increase the amount of time the player is invincible after respawning. I'm gonna get rid of... No, I guess I found a use for that bomb. Does that make my ship smaller? Or is it... No, so the ship looks the same size, but it must be like a smaller area. Okay, so that's kind of cool that it... I really want to see the next level at least. I don't know if I'm going to play through the whole next level, but I'd really like to at least kind of... I want to see like one more kind of cinematic, so to speak. And... Oh, I'm going to get trapped, aren't I? You could probably... you could time this so much better and get more shots in, I'm sure. I do like that, like, when you tilt your ship up and down, it does curve the shot. A lot of games don't do that. And I find it's useful here, like, for hitting the enemies that are, like, at the lower plane, but the way that they're attacking, like, you can't get to them. Maybe your ships don't regenerate. I thought that's what that little symbol on the top left was alluding to. I gotta say, it's not the easiest shoot 'em up Like, I've played a fair number in my day. Oh god. I'm no master by any means, though. I don't like speedrun, I don't go for high scores, I just play them for fun. I'm just really in for the enjoyment of it. Okay. I don't want to get squished. Where is he coming from? I need to actually learn, like, the phases here. And how do I gotta get behind him? Oh, wasted my bomb. I do like the cave shooter style where, like, got it. There's just bullets filling the entire screen, and your job is just basically, like, hold down the fire button and just avoid those bullets. I don't know. It's almost like a reverse shoot 'em up. It's like a, you know, I know it's called bullet hell, but
Team Foxtrot fully accounted for. Marshal, we left them behind. The way is clear.
Good work, Squadron.
good job, Squadron. I'm really digging this right now. I'm gonna check out a little bit of the next level. I'll probably end it. I didn't want this video to be like, you know, an hour long. I got 1 star, yeah. That could have been better. You'll see this Stadia controller. I barely used it while Stadia was a thing. It's not too bad. I don't really like the pad. It's a little too clicky for my taste, but the stick and the placement of the buttons and everything, it's pretty good. I got it for free too, so can't complain. Is this with the black and white, it's a little hard to tell if this is like a snowy mountain or a desert. I think it's pretty sure this is supposed to be in the snow. And I'll probably go until I lose again. Trying to think of some other shoot 'em up games I've been into lately. I played Ikarugu. I've actually got the game. Oh, that tore me up. I've got the GameCube version, which is it's an expensive game. I've had it since it came out, but I played it on my Steam Deck on an emulator. That's a fun one. Oh, I thought I could shoot those. Okay, I guess I don't have the firepower yet to take out the big flying saucers. I backed up. I thought I had enough space there. Alright, I gotta try this one more time. Was there a cutscene there I missed? I must have. Okay, we gotta watch this. Oh, no cutscene. I was drinking.
Roger. Squadron, this is Camellia. Delta, our ETA is 2 minutes.
We'll clear a path for you, Marshal. Foxtrot leader.
I wonder how much live action footage there actually is. Like in the game trailer, I definitely saw what seemed like a fair bit. Look at me bobbing and weaving. I actually find at times the way it tilts up and down problematic when the guys are right in front of you, but you're trying to dodge fire. I almost wish there was like a button press where you could make it just fire straight. So like if you're just, I'm not moving to try to hit any targets, I'm simply trying to dodge, you know, does that make sense? Am I just bad? That might be bad. I don't even know why I'm shooting these. I don't have the capability to kill them. Oh, those give you bombs. Okay, I got it now. These stages feel like something from like Gradius or maybe what was that Super Nintendo series? I'm really bad with names, I apologize. I should have put some notes on paper. I kind of just wanted to give like my live kind of thoughts on this. I also know that there are other ships that you do get. On the trailer they showed like a bomber that had like a tri-shot coming out the front and back. So I'm not sure if like you get to pick your ship later or each mission maybe is only playable with certain ships. Oh. I'm super impressed with this. If you're into shoot 'em up games, like mechanically this is not, you know, the most advanced game. Like there are cool things about it, the upgrade system and everything. I think aesthetically it's like the coolest beat 'em up game I've played in a long time. Like I have trouble thinking of a game that kind of hits the same like wow factor. It's not even like graphically incredible, but it's like stylistically, aesthetically, it's pleasing. And maybe I'm a big fan of those 50s sci-fi, like, you know, Mystery Science Theater, 3000 fodder movies. Like, The Day the Earth Stood Still is not really one of those, but it's one of my favorites. My dad introduced it to me long, long ago, and I love that movie. I was expecting a boss there. Okay. Well, let's just check out the next level for a minute. I kind of don't want to stop. We'll upgrade that. Does that take... It does take up a spot. It's not like it just... If I do like a 2 instead. Recharge more quickly. Ooh. The damage of your machine gun. That's a useful one.
Fox 3 is heading to the cave. Team Delta, prepare a defensive line.
I'm not set to skip the videos or anything. I was kind of expecting more of the live action like in between. Maybe it's just like beginning, ending kind of thing, or just not every mission. Oh. That is, crazy. The Day the Earth Stood Still remake, not that good. The original, classic sci-fi. My dad introduced me to a lot of those old sci-fi movies. He wasn't a big gamer, but definitely the movies he enjoyed were sci-fi, action, classic sci-fi, like cerebral sci-fi, any kind of sci-fi. My parents passed away about 2 years ago. It's I've mentioned it on the channel before, but I definitely reminisce a lot about the things that we had kind of shared together. One of the last things I can remember, my dad had come over and we actually played on my arcade cabinet. We played, we didn't beat it, but we played probably like halfway through Dodonpachi. I don't know why, I just booted it up and I was showing him my Legends Ultimate, and like, it's just kind of weird. That was one of the last things we did together.
Squadron, Chameleon, I have visual on the energy source at
He was not a gamer at all either. Like, he would watch me play occasionally, but we rarely played together. But yeah, that was one of the last things I can remember. Don't mean to bring the channel down.
Fox 3, report. Did you take down the tower? Negative.
The mood down, I should say.
Catch the surface.
Take another precedent. Destroy the tower and leave the rest to
So we got to get that tower. We're making like circles around it. It's 2D, but it makes really good use of like quasi 3D effects. Like, it reminds me a lot of that Dreamcast and GameCube Ikarugu game. I love the color changing mechanic in that too. Mechanically, that's one of the best shoot 'em up games I can think of. Like, when I talk about like this being a little bit simplistic mechanically, that's one of those games with the color changing that's just like, wow. Does it matter what I aim for? That was close. Next time I die, I think I'm gonna end it. I didn't want to make this too long. I'm making my way through the Dead Space remake. I've got some videos on the channel showing it off, and I'm eager to try to beat that. I'll probably do my next session on the Steam Deck on this. But I kind of interrupted that to check this out. I feel like I really need to beat that game. That's a good game. How am I supposed to kill the ones behind me? Maybe I get a secondary shot. I didn't even shoot it.
All teams, it's done. The tower is down.
Delta Echo to the admin building. Center away. Let's kick them out of here.
Ooh, that was tight space. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there. I am really digging this. I love the aesthetic. I love the live action cinematics. The gameplay is a lot of fun. Graphically, it's really cool. If you're into shoot 'em up games, this is on Steam. Very positive reviews. $19.99. Definitely check this out. I could recommend it. And if you like this video, please do check out a few of my others. And if you enjoy it, like, subscribe, drop me a comment with your thoughts. Again, thank you for watching, and have a good night.